Okay. Uh, okay. So for the solar panels, in the solar panels usage, for you, the only thing you need to know is this one. I think is most important. How to use the VOC, VMP, and IM and IMP. And now this is the mono series we supply now from 100 watt to uh, 325. Actually, there's 450 watt. Next we will introduce. This is poly from 100 to 310. Okay, and this is the 450 watt. This is the new model of this year. We published this one from beginning of this year. Okay, and this one is the advantage is the for 450 watts, the amp, the current, maximum power current, IMP, is 13 amps. Okay, and voltage is almost similar than like the 325 watts. Okay, because you can check here. Here, most of the current is maximum IMP 5 or 8.8 amps is less than 10. Okay, but this one is 13 amps. IMP is 13 amps. So, and this one is size is almost the same. This one size, model size is almost the same like 325. That means that you can get more power from the same area. Okay. So regarding the panels installation, so here I made some advice to you. So first is panels direction is to the south. Okay. And second is the angle is, but this one here I mentioned 0 to 30 degrees, but actually is based on in Africa. In Africa is different. Different countries have different, all the world, different countries, different position. It's the angle is different. Yeah, later I will show you pictures. Earth connection makes system safe. Here, Earth connection means the panels Earth connection. And string panels connection configuration. Here I mentioned according to inverter or MPPT controller panels parameters. That means some engineers or installers, they will ask how many piece the panels for single string or how many strings can parallel. Okay, can connection is right. So this is the question according to inverter or MPPT parameters. Inspect the surface and clean it regularly. Of course, this one we must to keep the surface clean because if there's too much dust or any shadow or any other things on the surface of the panels, it will be affected the generation. And the last is use dedicated PV cable between panels and combined box, not common RV cable. This means you have to use the dedicated PV cable from the rooftop or from outside to the combined box. The common RV cable only can use in the house or inside of the house, not outside, because outside there has the raining, the hot temperature, so make the cables aging too fast. Okay. So here's the installation and the maintenance advice to you. So hope this is useful for you. And here is the pictures how to install this one to the. This is the west, east, north, and south to the south, face to the south. Okay. And here is the optional angle for the fixed solar panels, depending on the installation position. Okay, this is the world map. It's showing which country and which country in the country which degree they should to choose. Like here, this is the Africa, right? So you can check where's your country, or other countries. You can check your countries and then select the corresponding degree. Okay. So for the like for example for the Nigeria here, they can choose from 0 to 13 degrees, or 10 to 20 is also okay. Okay, because Nigeria is here, right? So you can check based on this map. And here I make a conclusion of the common issue. Like first one, panel's glasses break. Panel's corner be impact or over pressured on it during transportation. Uh, this year, this one is the most common issue. I got the feedback from many countries or many customers because of the transportation and or the package is not good. So the panel's corner be impact, so the glasses easily be totally break. So when you how to say when you transfer the panels or install the panels, so please be careful. Okay. Second is panels quantity or layout per string. This is the question related to the previous installation. Maximum input of MPPT or inverter PV panels divided panels VOC. Okay. So for example, if uh, the VOC of the panel VOC is 40 volt, okay, and the MPPT controller or inverter maximum input PV maximum input, for example, is 500, okay, 500 volt. This is the inverter maximum input, okay, maximum. So how many pieces for per string is okay? So you can use the 500, 500 divided 40 VOC, okay? So then you will get a number. This number is the maximum piece, the most pieces quantity for the per string, okay? Like this. So you can calculate like this way, okay? And third is different panels mix. So many students ask me, well, can I use different brand or same brand, different power? Like I want to mix 400 watts and 300 watts. Okay, 400 watts and 300, or different brand, same power. So normally we not suggest, because it will affect the panel's efficiency and usage life, because the different brand or different power panels, many parameters is different. So if you use them, it will be affect the total efficiency. Okay, and also it's not good for the panel's usage life. Like if you use it correctly, it can use more than 20 years. But if you mix it, maybe less than 10, even shorter, maybe. Okay, so we not suggested to mix them. And the fourth one is string installation unbalance. Okay, we also not suggest. What this mean? Means if you plan to install, for example, 13, okay, 13 piece, okay. So either you can choose 3, 4, or 4 multi 3, right? But this one only 12. You have to now you need to install 13. So for us, we think you don't have to make 13. You can choose 12 is okay. But if you add the extra piece, the last piece to any string, okay, so it's also wasted this panel's power because the it like here, okay, three three piece per string and 4 parallel. That means you become 3, 3, 3, 3. Sorry, this is 4. Okay, 3 piece, 3 piece, 3 piece, and 4 piece. Okay, so here this 4 piece string, the voltage is higher than the other 3 pieces, 3 strings, right? So, but when they connect when they combine, the voltage will become same. When they combine, the voltage becomes same. That means this one, the extra one, the power is waste. So we do not suggest you to, how to say, the strings are balanced. We normally would suggest you to keep them balanced. Okay, either is one more or one less. So you can try to keep it balance, strings balance. The last one is uh, last is the PVSPD. Okay, PVSPD. Recently, some installers ask, should we install the PVSPD, okay, or the ACSPD? So from us, we suggested to install the SPD, no matter is the PV SPD or AC SPD. Okay, even inverter mentioned is built-in SPD, like our IVEM inverter is already mentioned is it has a built-in SPD, but we still you install the external SPD. Okay, here I will show you the class 2 as PVSPD. Okay, this is a PVSPD like this. I just find this photo from the net. The brand is leave the brand. Okay, brand name. So here I mentioned here. This is the voltage. This is 1000. Okay, because the different SPD have a different level. Like some is 500 only, some is 200 only. So you need to, if you install the PVS PD, you need to attention your string voltage. If your string voltage is high, like more than 500, then you need to choose the thousands. If less than 500, you can choose the 500 volt. Okay. And here is amp, the protect amp, 40 kiloamps. So the most common in the market is 40 or 80. Okay, either you choose 40 or 80 is fine. So you can, when if you want to choose the PVSPD, please attention these two parameters. Okay, and we also supply the ACSPD. ACSPD I didn't share here, but if you're interested in the ACSPD, you can ask our the branch company sales. Okay. Okay. So this is the solar panels installation. What's solar panels introduction, installation, maintenance, and when you and some of the common issues. Okay. Do you have any question about the panels? If you have any question, you can message here. Now I cancel your mute. You can, if you have any questions, you can leave here, message here.
Who they sell it to? You see they sell.
Okay. My stage.
Casa?
Message.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Which can be done so?
So what determine the you can, where you can buy PVSBD. PVSBD, if you want, you can buy from our branch company, or you can search in the market. Okay. The voltage is, as I said, the voltage, the SPD voltage, you need to choose. You need to choose selected by your. You need to select it depend on your stream voltage. As I said, if your stream voltage is high, you need to use the higher voltage of the SPD. Okay. Okay. So if anyone want to get the SPD or install this one, you can try to search on the net or market or ask our sales. Okay. DC circuit breaker. Of course, you need. See, we supply. We have the we have the PV combiner. You can add the SPD in the in our PV combiner, and our PV combiner already have the DC circuit breakers. DC circuit breaker is to make sure if you have any make sure you're safe. Make sure you're safe. If you have any maintenance need requirements, or you need to disconnect the PV. So this is DC breaker use, but the PVSPD is protect the system from the like the raining day, the lightning. Okay. Stock the SPD different package. Okay, I will ask. Well, I will advise them. Okay, but we also supply the ACSPD. I don't know how many people know that we have we supply ACSPD also. Do you know we have the AC SPD? Yes, well earthed. Yes, that's right. I can show you one. Uh, see, you can see here. Can you see this one? See here. This is the SPD here. SPD for the this one is this side for the positive, this side for the negative. Okay, this is the PV combiner, and this middle one is the earth here. The earth master connection to the well connected. Okay. Any question? Can you see now? I think this like this is better. So you can see here, this is PV combiner. This side all combined. Okay, it's one cable here. This is positive. This is negative, and here middle is earth. Okay. So if you want to install the SPD, you can reference this one. Okay. Any others? Okay. And next time when I introduce the inverter part, I will add our own AC SPD to you. Okay. Today I didn't repel our own manufactured the AC SPD pictures to you. Next time in a inverter unit, I will show you our own AC SPD here. Okay. Okay. So shall we go into the next part? If you don't have any more questions, I think we can go into the next part. Okay. Okay. So next part is MPPT. MPPT is not that complicated. Okay. It's easy to understand. So first is, what is MPPT? MPPT full name, maximum power point tracking. Okay, maximum power point tracking means the MPPT controller or MPPT charger can find the PV strings maximum power point. Okay, it always can. It's always tracking the maximum power point tracking. Okay, and the Felicity and MPPT controller's advantage here is the first one is it has 25 to 30% efficiency higher than the PWM controller. Okay, and second is battery type selectable, means you can select a lithium battery or select a lead acid battery. Okay, because lithium battery and lead acid battery charge mode is different. Lithium battery is two-stage, and the lead acid battery is three-stage charging. as here, as mentioned, 3-stage charging, CV, CC, and floating. CC means constant current and constant voltage, and then floating. This is for lead acid battery, and for lithium battery only 2 stages, CC and CV. Okay, and fourth is maximum efficiency is up to 98%, and number 5 is communication with IVPS. I think this function many of you don't know. You know, we have the IVPS, right? The low frequency inverter, IVPS and IVPM. IVPM, the difference is IVPM and IVPS is IVPM has built-in MPPT, right? So if you also have our MPPT and you have IVPS, actually you can combine them. How to combine them? You just need to connect the communication cable. Then the IVPS and the MPPT can be combined. It's same like IVPN. Okay, so then you can set the priority of the source, like PV first, utility first. Okay, if only IVPS, you cannot set the PV first. This right energy priority, you cannot set the PV first charge or PV first supply to the load. You only can set on the IVPM, right? IVPM can set. Okay, so last one is automatic adapter battery group voltage, but this one only for the lead acid battery. Means the MPPT can recognize the battery group, the lead acid battery group, the voltage. So like it's rectified, recognize the battery group is 48 or 50 volt or 50 volts, right? So it will be set to the 50, 48 volt charging. It will be automatic setting, okay? But for the lithium battery, you need to set by manual. You need to set the charging voltage based on the battery voltage. Okay, so this is the advantage of Felicity MPPT. Okay, hope this you can understand. And this is application. As I said here, you can see this is IVPS, and here you can use the MPPT to extend the charging ability of this system, right? If you don't have this one, you only can use the utility charge battery, but if you use MPPT, you can charge this one, charge the battery group, okay? This is one of the application. Here is the connection port. As I said here, you can see there's the, here, let me check, 12. You can see here's 12 communication port. This one can communicate with the inverter IVPS. Okay. This is the models we have now as 30 amps, from 30 amps to 120 amps. Okay, 30 amps, 45, 60, 80, 100, 120. 120 is the maximum charging current of the MPPT now. But here, for example, here this one, 80 amps, SCCM 80 amps, 48 volts. But it's not only for the 48 volt batteries. Actually, it can charge 24 and 12 volt also battery group. This can adapt a different battery group, 12, 24, or 48. Okay. And this is the charging current setting. Charging current setting is depend on your battery group. Okay. As if we next time if we introduce battery parts, no matter it's lithium battery or lead acid battery, they all has the charging or discharging limitation. Okay. like lead acid battery, normally is 0.2 to 0.3 C. Okay, this lead acid battery. Okay, this is charging discharging current limitation. So when you set this maximum charging current, you need to consider this part. Okay, if your battery group is only 100, like only 100 amps. Okay, your maximum charging discharging we recommend. Okay, we recommend if you want your battery usage life longer, it's better to control the charging discharging current less than 30. Okay, less than 30 amps. Okay, if it's 200 amps battery group, you need to control less than 60 amps. Okay, we recommend, but as I know, in the reality situation is hard to control this. I know it. I know that. Okay, but for lithium battery, if it's 200 amps, it's different. The maximum charging discharging is you can set 80 amps. Okay, so here this one charging current setting, you need to consider your battery capacity. Okay, and here is charging voltage setting. Here, like first one is auto recognize. This one is for the lead acid only. Lead mode cannot set. The means lithium battery cannot use this one. Lithium battery have to set by manual. Okay, so you can select a different voltage, 12, 24, or 48. Okay.
Felicity Solar makes life full of hope.